Hey, what's up, guys? It's Tommy here, and I'm a black, Latino, queer, trans man living in Florida. So, we have some reason to celebrate here in Florida if you are part of the trans community. The ban on trans healthcare was deemed unconstitutional by a judge and has been struck down. Ka-ching, thank God. I know a lot of trans people left because they couldn't get the healthcare they needed. I know a lot of trans people left because they felt unsafe, and I'm sad they felt they had to go, but I'm also happy that they got struck down and used. Listen, I am pretty sure that Mr. DeSantis knew it was unconstitutional even before he started this thing. He knew the thing was going to get shut down. It would be really dumb of me to think quite the opposite, but the damage has been done. The damage that he's been doing to the trans community as a whole has been done. And it's funny because I don't think we really have the firepower to fight back. But here we are, I know for me, personally, it was quite uncomfortable to not be able to access, testosterone and things of that nature. But I knew it was going to be deemed unconstitutional, and it was very discriminatory. And it just didn't make sense. I knew it was a smokescreen to get him to look like he's been doing something good for Florida. And I mean this in the least liberal way. He just hasn't been good for Florida. DeSantis' policies have really hurt Florida. They hurt tourism. There were a lot of conventions that didn't come to Florida because of the anti-woke policies. The constant attacks on DEI. That sounds good for his party and his base, but it's not good for the rest of us, independents and definitely liberals. And I would like a governor or government that took that into account and tried to represent everybody, even if you are coming from the dominant party, but try to have like a more bipartisan approach. Because at the end of the day, whether you like it or not, we're all citizens. And I really would love for people to apply the golden rule, but I don't see that happening. I don't see that happening. It's going to be kind of scary the next couple of months, approaching November. Or also just approaching December too, because they're predicting a housing crash in Florida. But the housing crash is not going to be because of people coming in and stuff like that. It's going to be due to climate change. And our governor has been pretty hard-headed on that too. So, as my grandma used to tell me, if you don't listen, you feel. But we have all the right to at least celebrate our little victory, a little win here in Florida. If you're a trans person, that's something that we do want to celebrate. I personally want to celebrate that, my mom was in the hospital a couple of days ago and she got out and she's fine. Hence why this video is a tad bit later than what it should be. But, that did bring up some feelings. And, it reminded me of why I started to do the IVF with my girlfriend and just even be in a more serious type of relationship. Because, I'm in my 40s now. I'm 46 next month. So God willing, I'll be 46. And I think if I had a sibling, things would be a little different, but I don't. So I don't want to be, I want to try to build my own little family and, have love around me. And so that's particularly why I am going through the process, the oh so painful process of IVF. So keep your fingers crossed for me. But yes, here in Florida we had a win, and we'll continue winning, hopefully all the way to November. You be blessed.